Hey, Pankaj Antonio here. So this is the second attempt at this video. The first attempt I was rambling too much. So a couple just small changes. If you could make this tear, like these parts where it looks kind of big, if you could kind of narrow that down just a little bit. And then this font, if you could change that title to Rescue Anyone from Dangerous and Destructive Conspiracy Theories. I realize that the subtitle is way too long. And then this font, I know it's a weird font because it has that transparent thing. If you could change that to white lettering, because it's really hard to read with that with a background. I know I've tried using that in GIMP. I don't use Photoshop, but I use GIMP, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. If you could do that, oh, and then make this. If you could make this label maker go over the tear, making that label maker, that font, look like it's holding those two pieces of paper together. So white's kind of distracting. If you could move this down a little bit, and then move that part down a little bit, because I might eventually get like a recommendation from NonGuard or something up here, like a whatever the hell. So there's that. Hopefully there's nothing else I can think of, and I'm assuming when you send this over, it's going to be a how do I call it, a Photoshop file, so I could always make small changes later. Like I might want to test different color schemes with this yellow. So I'm assuming you'll send over a oh shit, what's it called? A Photoshop file or maybe an AI file. I don't know if it's Illustrator. I don't know if that's something I can edit. If you do send a Photoshop file, I don't know how many layers it would have. So I'm not sure if you're using Illustrator or if you're using Photoshop. If you're using Photoshop, if there were some layers that I could edit stuff later, that way I'm not having to bug you all the time. Let me know if that's good, and yeah, thank you so far. This is definitely looking way better. So the main thing is just move that down a little bit, move that down, tighten up those tears, the big tears right there. Put this label maker font over the tears, and then just change that to Rescue Anyone from Dangerous and Destructive Conspiracy Theories. And that should be it so far. Sending you a video. Thanks. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Aloha.